Good morning, and welcome back to another Supercoach video. Um, get this one out a bit early, 10:44 a.m. Only time I've got for the rest of the week to do it. We scored 2,562, which is top 3% score, which is fantastic. We went up 3,740 ranks. I predicted it last week. I knew we were going to go up. We're going to be in the four digits. But much like pretty much everybody else, we scored we scored high, which is fantastic. 8,683, which is fantastic for us. We're going to be using two trades this week, one up, one down. It's just going to be one up, one down season for the next few weeks. Although we do get three trades next week, which is fantastic. Next week's grand final, sort of. So, looking forward to that. Dawson 92. He's been pretty stationary. I don't think he's gone over the ton in like 2 weeks. Check that real quick. 89.92. Could definitely wait. I mean, yeah, you probably wait till after the bye if you want. But yeah, look, he's fine. We got his big scores earlier on, so happy with that. Zeeble 88. Not much from him. Dropped out of the game. Yeah. Lowest score since round 3, so it's fine. Look, 109 average from what's he made? 200k, 240k. Happy with that. Keeper. Stewart 91. A bit down as well, but as long as you're scoring 90s, I suppose it's not terrible. Dacos the flat ton. Nervous Wade the MRO. I think he got off for that. Second best scorer with the Pies. Yeah, they decimated the Blues. Well, at least in the first half. I know the Blues sort of came back a little bit, but I think Darcy Moore equaled the record or something for most intercept marks. It was just it was just one of those games. Sicily 134. I'd get him in now, or last week if you if you hadn't already. He's been fantastic. He's different role. He's not playing key. Hopefully that sticks because he scores well. He scores big, which is what we want when he's not playing key. Sheasel 112, absolutely perfect. People are somewhat thinking of flipping him to say a Dawson post buy. I suppose if you have the trades to do that, or really to anybody with Sheasel, just if you can. I mean, I'm probably not against it, but I don't think I'm, with how aggressive and arguably stupid that I've been trading. I think I'll probably have to keep him season long. Wilmot 83, so he's been fantastic. Like the moment the majority of people traded him out, he's just gone like 80, 70, 80. I don't think he scored a 90. Let's have a look. No. This is his biggest score, 83. So yeah, it's fantastic. Going to be offloading him this week. It's the only way that I can afford the trades that I'm thinking of doing. But if you don't have to, you obviously hold or make maybe 20k. Oh yeah, you should make 20k. Rich potentially coming back, I've heard. Which apparently might push Wilmot to a wing. But Coleman, I think, sort of injured as well. I'll have to double check that. So he might still play halfback. And Sharp probably gets dropped. That's what Lions supporters are telling me this week. So they were pretty much, sort of pretty much correct last week when they told me, just avoid him. He got subbed. So a good miss from us finally. And Sincotta, I don't know if. I mean, he's got to be close, right? Like he didn't play VFL; he was on standby, but we just gotta wait. Bont 112, just doing Bont things. Came off in the third with a knee. I believe he's fine. I don't think nothing in the injury report so far. Trento 118. He's been fantastic. I love being incorrect because it means something good has happened. And yeah, Taranto has been just fantastic for us. New coach as well this week, so pencil in a win against Port at the G. Lock it in. Walsh 92, bit down, but the Blues in general just got absolutely hammered. Walsh's CBAs, I think, rose as well, so I don't know. I don't think we'll be getting him forward. Well, I hope not, because that'd be better for me. But even if he is forward, I got to leave him in the mids. I've just sort of loaded up too heavily in the forward line. Tom Green, so we bought him in 119. Beautiful, mate. That's what we want. We were so lucky that he didn't go bigger because 7-8K in the bank, I probably wouldn't have been able to get him. And I don't know who I would have got, but it wouldn't have been Tom Green. Yeah, I was actually sort of half looking at Josh Kelly, but he's out with a hammy for 4 weeks, so dodged another bullet there. Zach Murray at 162, beautiful. That's what I expect for the next couple of weeks. You expect that 110 average to skyrocket. I'm hoping at least a 113 the next coming weeks. Crispy 70, yeah, look. It's painful. I know he's better than what he's doing, but he just doesn't seem to be too much in the plans. McRae's sort of like they're not looking to go through him as much. Like he starts on the bench, like what Club B and F start on the bench, sure, but nah. Look, Crispy's Crispy. As long as he plays, you take a Crispy over Josh Kelly this week. That is for sure. Will Ashcroft 124 is fantastic. He's just gone bang. I'm trading him next week, obviously because of the buy. Flipping him to a primo mid. But yeah, this week, filled him. Absolutely stoked with that. He's not playing at the Gabba, so expect a 40. But no, he's been fantastic. Constable, he's not even mentioned in the possible returns. He's dead rookie. Eddie Kennedy, 85. He should have gone higher. Well, I know he's only 7 points off Walsh, but he got shifted back, which I don't mind too much. But I don't know. It felt like it was sort of a worry. I know that Paddy Cripps is receiving back injections. That's what everyone's saying. They won't rest him because the previous coach, who I can't even remember, didn't do that, and they sucked, and they suck now, and he's still getting back injections. So I don't know. Hopefully Kennedy plays out. I still believe he's the ticket, but I do think Hewitt will be on field as well, which I don't know. It's sort of what worries me a little bit. Be interesting to get the team sheets in the tomorrow. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not overly confident, but we'll see what happens. Nevitt, he's been fantastic so far. Still got a negative break even 11. Yeah, look fine with that. 270s, 59. Hopefully should keep going. Don't see why not. Obviously Scott, he's like Bevo. It's just who knows what's going to happen. Johnson came on the sub. I think it was early in the third, or mid to late in the third, I should say here. Came on the third. Yeah, he came on the third. Happy with that. At least he did fantastic for the time on ground that he had. So I don't know if lawnmower. Hopefully he gets there. Please, I beg, start him on field. He's better than a sub. Tim English 118, just doing Timmy things. Absolutely stoked with that. And Wits 118, both 118 rucks is perfect. That's what we want. Yeah, hopefully they both can just keep doing this for the rest of the season, and I'll be stoked with that. Teagle did not play. Yeah, so he got dropped. I don't know if there's a chance that maybe he comes back and they probably duo ruck, Teagle and Lysette. Problem is though, they've got too many tools. They've got Dixon, they got Marshall, Finlayson. I think Marshall's a tall. I only watch Paul for the mids, which is Horn Francis, Butters, and Rosie. and Teagle if he's playing. So I don't know much about the forward and backs. I only know Houston and Aaliyah down back and those tools that I mentioned and the Pal Pepper. So that's the hope and pray. If not, it's dead rookie. But at least he's made some money. He's been better than Constable. Zach Butters 184, the king. Loves a bit of butter on his toast. Yeah, just straight. I don't know. Like I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know what? Let's just do it. I think he's leading the coaches' votes now, which is incredible considering he didn't have the role. I don't even think he played every game either. He has played every game. Yeah, he didn't have the role. He got the role a little bit here in round 4, I believe, and then round 5, sort of onwards. He just belting out those huge scores. So fantastic from us. Definitely went a long way in the ranks this week. Rosie 114, best game of the season. 31 touches, 15 contested. That's what we want to see from him. Cogs 108. That's fine as long as he's turning up each week. I'm happy with that. Jelly out. I don't like Cogs. He's already got shitloads of CBAs, so I don't think it's going to rise too much more, if any. I think Perriman's sort of in line to take those CBAs. McPherson's look, dud pick from me. You got to take a few punts, I think, on bit average players, but look, we'll cop it. I don't even think Powell did that good either, and I think a lot of people have him in the back line. So I mean, at least I've got him. McPherson's in the forward line, so we'll cop that. Samson Ryan, 58, time to go. He's been fantastic for us. 235k, break even of 71. Talk of him potentially being rested. I don't know how solid that is, but either way, he was in my trade plans before I even heard that news. Oh, sorry, those rumours, not news. Yeah. S. Mitchell, Seamus Mitchell, 82, has been fantastic. I must admit, even though I do own Mitchell, it hurts seeing Weddle kick those 2 early goals and just rack it up. I was hugely wrong on Weddle. He's already made 100k and he's looking to probably make 200k. So big miss by me. Apologies if any of you listened to my advice. I was absolutely dead wrong on that. Simpson 20. Surprised he got to 20. I think it was like quarter time, half time. He was on like 0 or 1. I think everyone gets like a default 1. But yeah, he was dreadful. Probably gets dropped. Maybe. Ideally, though, he doesn't. But shit, who knows? And then Madden did not play. Don't know how he's going in the seconds. Hopefully he's going well. But so that's the team. So coming up to grand final week, round 12. We'll just put that at round 12. So actually, I can do it from the buys here. So these are the players that are not playing round 12. And any trades post round 12 will be grabbing the players from obviously the players who didn't play round 12. So it'll be like your Brisbane players, your Sydney, Freo, and Saints, I think, are the 4 teams. Lucky it is best 18 though. So Wilmot, I've got to let go. Ideally not, but it's the only way I can get these trades in. I don't mind loading up on the round 15 buy. Let me just check he's playing round 15. Yeah, okay, so it's the Bulldogs that I'm getting in. So JJ went down 8 to 10 with a hammy. So they've got to shuffle the board a bit. So my thoughts are, do it by average. Yeah, Bailey Smith. So he's already had a calf injury, and I hate doing this. Well, I don't actually hate it because I'm doing it myself, but it's strongly advised not to. And if he does cop another injury, that's on me. But the thought process behind all this is JJ out, Caleb Daniel potentially goes back in mid, so he still get 40%, but he goes back instead of forward, which actually could mean huge upside for Daniel. I checked the heat maps on McRae. He got a lot of his positions on the half back. I didn't actually watch the game, so I don't know what actually happened in terms of rotations and all that stuff. But Bailey Smith over his last 2 weeks, he's been getting like 65 or something, or 70 or 80% CVAs. And he hasn't dropped under the ton since coming back from injury. But again, like you probably take Caleb Daniel the more safer route, but with uncertainty with Bevo and they're winning with Bailey Smith getting heaps of CBAs, I'm going to jump on him. Yeah, look, like I said, crashes and burns, I'll cop it. But while he's on fire, I'll do it. But yeah, you'd probably look for safety in Daniel. Bailey Dale, who'll get majority of the kick-ins. Does that mean he just shoots to 100 average? Possibly. Does that mean if Richards comes into contention? Yeah, I'd probably look to getting Dale over Richards, which I think is pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm on Smith at the moment. And the rookie I'm bringing in, pretty obvious. It's Fleeton with GWS defense, like like half of them being out. It's sort of a no-brainer. His job security, I would imagine, is pretty solid. Scoring potential, not as much. But that's fine. Cop that, no worries. Because I mean, there's not many others that are under 3 games. Cash cows. Baldwin. Essendon's fans are saying no, too expensive. Ned Long, I don't even know with him. I'm a Hawk supporter. Ned Moyle, he's not getting shit with Wits in. And then yeah, it just comes down to like Fleeton. You know, we did it by break evens. We got Eddie Ford. Just wait. I know he turned up, but you got to wait. And yeah, like it's not. Options aren't great, but Warlaw, Ford, and even McAndrew. Let him subbed out with a rolled ankle in the third. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking dicey, but I suppose it has all season pretty much. So that's the team. Just optimize. So how are we going to do this? That's fine. Yeah, I'd probably go with that. I can loop Mitchell and Simpson. Am I able to loop you, Fremantle and Geelong? Yeah, it's probably an option as well. I could also just go. No, I want to get Mitchell on field. Yeah, I'll just reverse that. I think I'd rather just, yeah, definitely just get Mitchell. Mitchell score and leave these how it is. Yeah, that all looks pretty much correct. And then, yeah, that's me forward line done. Which means any sort of DPP I'll probably have to pass on. Unless I permanently move, say, Butters or Taranto into the midfield, which I ideally don't. Because I want to get Laird next week. And then we'll have one spot remaining with 8 trades, because I'll have to use all 3. Because it would be Ashcroft and probably just 2 dead rookies into 2 rookies on the bubble and Laird. At least that's the plan. I don't know what actually will happen, but yeah. So that's it. VCs and Cs. When's Butters playing? Sunday. Probably C Butters. He's on fire. VC. Just go to the old list. Sam Walsh against Sydney's at home. Yeah. Could go Zach Merritt. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Stuff it. So here's the plan. Merritt and the Butters. And yeah, we will see you all in the next one for the grand final. The bias. Come on, let's do it.